one of the good things about being black or off black, I don't know what some of the varieties are now, but I think one of the values in it is that you get early signs of dry skin. Like we don't find out till the last.
Till it start bleeding.
Right, yeah, we find out.
You're damn near.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! City boy! All right, man, we're back with some Theo Von. Yeah, this one's titled Laugh Until You Cry with Theo Von for 23 minutes. Now, y'all know how I do it over here, man. 23-minute video, we talk and we laugh and we going back and forth. That's going to turn into like 40 minutes. So this will probably be done in a two-part series, as we always do. If you don't like it, you know what to do, man. Go get a stick and stick it. Yeah, I mean. Anyways, thank you guys for showing up, man. If you'd be so kind, like, share, comment, subscribe. Link in the description to some of my other channels. Have a music reaction channel, working on our podcast, working on a bunch of things, trying to figure out the pivot. I really want to do some original content, you know. I wouldn't mind doing some interview style stuff. So we'll see where it all goes, but we'll be getting into that sooner than later. Got a bunch of big collaborations coming up. Had a big collab with Mr. Biscuit. Going out to Belgium to collab with Anthony Ray. So we got a bunch of stuff in the works. Anyways, let's do this. Laugh Until You Cry with Theo Von. I'm bringing it all the way back to the beginning, and we're gonna get this thing started.
Someone had a baby out of their butt too. You see that?
No.
Bring that up.
An ass baby? That's tough.
Well, it's
That's some good sperm.
these days it's the only way to get into this country, it feels like. One of the good things about being black or off black, I don't know what some of the varieties are now, but I think one of the values in it is that you get early signs of dry skin. Like we don't find out till the last.
Till it start bleeding.
Right, yeah, we find out.
Y'all, you're damn near like.
We find out at the last minute, bro. You can't even. We find out when you're trying to enjoy like a hot dog or something, and you can't do it, and you say, "Damn, it's too late." We had this.
Yo, it's crazy because Bill Burr did a really good sketch. I think the title is Lotion, and he hit that mug out the park. It is so interesting, the difference between cultures when it comes to lotion, you know, between blacks and white folks. And maybe some of y'all white folks clear it up. Maybe like, nah, what y'all talking about? We wear lotion all the time. Like, but from what I've seen, there is a little bit of truth to that, you know. I think it's just because it's so obvious. Like, when you dark skin and your elbows just get white and, you know. But anyways, yeah, let's go.
Dude, Mr. Dennis, he was just like an adult, right? But he had this son named Rocky, was his son, right?
Now, Rocky wasn't all that.
No, he wasn't all
He was
there,
missing a
bro.
couple bricks. Yeah.
You know, he was healthy enough. Like, he could enjoy Christmas and shit, you know? It wasn't like he was like, you know, like you got to keep him in the back or whatever. He was definitely like, you know, he was a cool guy. Like, you could play games with him and shit. Like, it wasn't like he was like, he just wasn't real bright and his mouth was always wet, you know? Dude, we had uncle, he used to masturbate in his sleep, right? He had, I think he had an iron deficiency or something. And so that whenever he stayed over, my mom make him wear these jingle bells on his wrists. Yeah, I think she just wanted to keep things, you know, if he started cleaning himself out, she wanted to keep things kosher at the house.
It's a good safety mechanism too, but I'm just saying the silver lining.
And some brother,
Bro, how the hell does he come up with this nonsense on the spot? I'm starting to realize, like, I don't know if it's 50%, but it's like part of these are just, he's just shooting from the cuff, making up wild stories, you know? And then some of it, I think, comes from somewhat real stories. I just don't know with this dude, but these scenarios are just wild. You know, Tom Segura has a show called Bad Thoughts, but I'm like, Theo Von Thoughts takes the cake. You know what I'm saying? It would take it to a new level. They show too much D in Tom Segura's new joint. I had to stop watching. I was like, bro, I'm good, man. What is this? Buster? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Anyways.
brother, you got to probably spray some WD-40 on them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some guys that...
You and this brother word is great. All right, I get it, yes.
What do you... I'm just...
What brothers you know that use the oily stuff?
Oh, I've seen a brother that maybe been in the wind or something a little bit, and he, you know, ducks around a building, and he'll just... You know, he'll work as a door hen for the next year if he needs to, you know?
Yeah.
But I've seen, you know, sometimes people need more.
I think you started talking about zebras or something.
I did?
Yeah, you went off in a different
You went off in a different direction, dude.
You started talking about bombs and
You haven't
aliens.
You haven't met you, dude. I got to introduce you to you. There was a veterinarian that would throw out all the animal shit in our yard, like into our ditch by us, right?
No.
Yeah, so they'd have dead animal carcasses out there all the time. So we were always beating each other with fucking, you know, fucking Bichon femurs and shit, or just whipping each other. If you got a fucking big Labrador or German Shepherd fucking tibia that came through, boy, we would beat the fuck out of each other with that. Yeah,
But she said he was a vegetarian.
Yeah, and that's insane.
I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, bro. That sounds wretched. This fool brought it to Pet Cemetery, yo. Straight up. That's wild.
That. Yeah,
But she said he was a vegetarian.
Yeah, and that's insane. First of all, to say that a black guy's a vegetarian is absolute. Nobody's gonna believe that, dude. Name 70 black vegetarians, dude.
That's
okay, maybe Arthur Ashe was one, but that's it.
Damn.
Nobody's
Where did he pull Arthur Ashe from the ash?
buying that shit. So out of the gate, the mom was like, you know, so yeah, I just got back from Australia, man.
Swear, how was that?
It's mostly white over there.
Yeah.
It's a white.
No brothers. No brothers.
Bro, you couldn't. If you even ask where a brother is, they don't even know.
Hey, look at you. You speaking another language?
They'll send you to like a fire, like recovery ward or something. Like they don't have, the closest thing they got is somebody that was in a 3-alarm blaze over there, like somebody in
I was
ICU.
just burnt, you know? I get it. Yeah, nah, that's funny.
And it's so weird. Like you leave there going, I take Leo all the time. He loses his fucking mind.
Who's Leo?
Lee. I take Lee. When he comes
yeah.
down, when he comes down, I take him
brother.
different places.
That little fucking walkie-talkie. I saw him the other night, dude. He was fucking dude.
Walkie-talkie.
That little fucking gumball machine,
That
brother.
motherfucker is killing me, dog.
The fucking Jewish Christmas present. That little
my
fucking.
God.
Oh yeah, dude. He has a dog that can say the N-word. I saw.
Was it a black lab? I hope.
Oh yeah, dude. BLM, bro.
Black labs matter.
Of course it is, dude.
Hopefully, it's not a German Shepherd.
He thought a black lab was a place where they tested barbecue sauce. I was like, here, get on mic.
That's where they make sickle cell.
Yeah, dude. I was like, bro, that's not. I was like, Bob, you got the wrong idea, man. Bro, if you guys went.
They actually cooked. That short ass segment was probably the best one so far, just because it was like there was like some depth to that joke. I don't know if they were talking about Kid Rock or Snoop Dogg. I think they were talking about Kid Rock. Yo, this fool said Black Lab where they test barbecue sauce. He's like, yeah, that's where they made sickle cell. That's insane. That's an insane joke. There's something there. And they're just spitting off the cuff. This is where sometimes like people who like do this for real, they could come up with premises and even stand-up bits just by talking with their homie and be like, oh, actually, I got to go back with that. There's something there, in my opinion.
No,
They probably would treat us like royalty, huh?
I mean, they would.
Or maybe the opposite.
No. Oh, they would love it.
Oh, okay.
But y'all would be a special attraction over there. Y'all would be a damn.
A museum. For them.
Yeah. Y'all would
What's the word you're looking for? Zoo? You didn't want to say it. You was going towards it. I see you.
No, I think no bars.
Your
but,
teeth was looking like you're about to say zoo. I just wanted to jump in there and get it.
No,
out.
man, maybe a cage-free.
Okay,
zoo.
yeah.
We had a dude.
A free range. Free range zoo. These dudes are woofing. Bro.
Dude, he would give you $10 to look at his butt, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, when I was when I was younger than I am now, for sure. He was a child. I don't want to say a child, but you just pretend I was a child, right? Because I was. And this guy would give you $10 to look at his butt, right? Not up close, far away, you know? So yeah, that guy could have given us a lot more.
Do you need to file a police report?
I have no idea, dude. But I'm just saying, it's like everybody has a game show, and you're like, yeah, people, these prizes are cheap. I said,
Mr. Beast is like, are you trying to get me canceled, bro? Like, you do know who I am, right? Like, yeah, yo, this dude's tripping. Yo, he went back to the Australia jokes. All right, let's see what's up.
He was the only brother on set too. I think.
Even the animals was surprised to see him.
Look at him.
People, these prizes are cheap. I said,
I think he was the only brother on set too. I think.
even the animals was surprised to see him.
Look at him.
Look, even the animals. Oh, wait, is that fucking? Oh, that's
Kangaroo,
Anthony.
like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, it's Anthony Anderson.
I was gonna say, I said that dude looks like a Mexican Anthony Anderson. Bro.
I need some answers. Right
Those are the early dreadlock stage.
Build that with.
Hold on, I need some answers. What is the percentage of black people in Australia? I need to know. I always figured they'd have like, because Australians be in the chat. What's up, Aussie? Oi, oi, oi. Oh my gosh. As of 2021 Australian census, individuals of African descent classified under sub-Saharan African ancestry groups comprise approximately 1.3% of Australia's total population, equating to around 326,000 people. Additionally, Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islander people who are Indigenous Australians made up about 3.8. That's insane, you guys. Hear me out. So in Britain or London or whatever, the UK, there's 8% black folks from what I've seen. 8%. But Australia takes the cake. Australia takes the cake. That's 4 or 5. There's about 5%. So if you take black people and Aboriginals and the Torres Strait, the Islanders, if you take them and African or black folks, you're at 5%. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's freaking wild. That is insane. I don't know what to say. That's just wild. That's crazy as hell, dog. That's actually crazy to me. Because when I went to China, there was no black folks. And I remember when I was there, people were just like staring and they'd like, can we take a picture with you? But they would do that to white people too. Because I went with a Groupon to go see the Great Wall of China. I'm not a communist or anything. I'm a fan of Chinese culture from Kung Fu movies. I probably should have went to Hong Kong because that's where most of them are filmed. But regardless, I always wanted to see the Great Wall of China, so I went. And yeah, man, everyone wanted to take pictures with us. Me and Don.
Wailing Wall.
Yeah, Jesus. Dude, I heard the Wailing Wall. This is the most Israel thing ever. The Wailing Wall has an ATM in it. Is that crazy?
Damn. That's hilarious.
Is it?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. You need some cash out there if you're going to buy a little dreidel, some knickknacks.
Oh, I'll fucking spend Gimel on that bitch, son. That's all I spend, dude. They used to call me Big Gimel in a lot of back alleys. Yeah, we had one neighbor that was like real liberal, and it was like, don't beat him because he's black, And it was like, it's not about that. It's like, this is a video game.
They missed the point in it.
Yeah.
They didn't want to shoot the ducks in duck hunts.
Yeah, they didn't want to rock the boat.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, we paid $44 for this game.
Yeah.
On my 7th birthday, so we could rock the fucking boat, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one place I can take a swing at a tough brother.
Yeah.
In the safety of my own home. Cocaine?
You're like,
Oh shit, that's actually a good premise too. Yo, let's go.
like sexual nasty.
Oh yeah, it'll make you just
Okay.
eat a stranger's ass through a screen door, baby. That shit'll make
That's
you.
a good way to describe it. Wow.
It'll make you be a bad guy.
So you've eaten a stranger's ass.
I
through a
have
screen
not,
door.
brother.
That's pretty much what you just told me.
Look, I have not done it.
2,000 milligrams.
Yo, hold on, man, because Drewski playing the game right now. Didn't the online personality Drewski show up at a P. Diddy freak off? Question mark. Not that I guess there's like levels to the freak offs. There's like the dance party, and then there was the after hours, and that's where it got crazy. Yeah, he went to the Diddy parties. But Despite his denials, Drewski has been named in a. Okay, I ain't gonna spread that because I don't know if it's true. I just, he talking about eating ass, and I was like, bro, you been to a Diddy party, you probably, hey, you probably done some booty, you know what I mean? I ain't hating. I'm just like, yo, man, hold up, man. Is the pot calling the kettle? Yo, brother. Is the pot calling the kettle, brother?
Oh, me.
Look, I have not done it.
2,000 milligrams in there and
That
fucking
sleepy
Xanax,
time, yeah.
and mix it up, and it'd be Michael Jackson tea.
Put some Sesame Street on, start jerking off.
Yo, stop.
Yeah, I feel ya.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that talk about a guy
That's insane that he said that.
become famous just off fucking one picture of sitting in the crowd.
Just bleed. He works with blood drives now too, which is crazy, huh?
No, are you serious?
No, I'm not. But that would be, yeah. But that would be actually. It's not a bad partnership, dude. I'd pour a 12-ounce O negative for that guy if you asked me to. That guy's an animal.
funny.
I go, I've got fireworks. They're like, this is an AR-15. I go, I know, fire comes out the front. It's very murky what you can describe as fireworks these days.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. The craziest where fire don't work. It's like the ones where you'd light them and it would just come out the other side, or you would light them and then your stepdad would call your mom a whore and just drive off. You're like, how is this even connected?
Yeah.
A long time ago,
Yeah, I get the other one where a firework is like it doesn't work properly. Yeah. There are fireworks. Sometimes they light, they don't explode, they shoot from the wrong part. I've seen some stuff with fireworks, But to make your dad go, yo, this dude's ignorant. Anyways, we're watching Laugh Until You Cry with Theo Von. Then it's for 23 minutes. We're only 8 minutes in, so I don't know. This might end up being like a 3-part series. I don't know, but we had 17 minutes here, so we're going to tap out the right way. Thank you guys for rocking with me today. I actually needed this. Dude, my little one, my 6-year-old got croup, if you're familiar with that. And it's like, bruh, and now I'm battling. Like, dude, I have been so sick. I've never been sick before in my life. Like, for real. Like, I'm one of the people who never get sick. I turned 40, and when I turned 40, was 2020 when all that nonsense happened. Ever since I got the Rona and these kids, man, ain't nothing been the same. So 40, having kids, and the Rona, bro, I can't say how many damn times I've recorded. I'm like, yo, my bad, I'm congested again. It's like, dude, but right now I'm cool. I'm like dodging the congestion. I'm fighting with all of my will to not get anything, but it's just funny how it goes. Anyways, holla at your boy, man. Let me know what I got.
City boy, city boy.